Magic Cat by DK Tec Creators. Part 3, Bags 3. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and here we are with the beginning of Part 3, Bag 3 of DK Tec Creators Magic Cat. We've got to the part now where we're just building up the main core of the Magic Cat's head, and it's been quite an interesting little build, to be honest. A little bit of technique, not too much bars and tubes, you know, the little tubes. Here we got the front that's gonna, I think you'll find that there where I'm pointing with this finger, my ring finger, is going to go to that. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like together. It's been coming along nicely. You've got to pay attention to the build plans. As you can see, I'm building by book. That's because these plans aren't digital or PDF as far as I know. But we're getting there, nice and steady, and it's enjoyable. So we'll carry on and we should see you again shortly. So I hope you can see, sorry for shaky phone, you can see we've been building up our cat's head. And look at that, excuse me. We have lovely eyes, and I know that the flash is reflecting, but look at that, absolutely amazing. So now we're going to go some definition across the top. I think maybe the nose we'll see as we carry on, but it's looking pretty good. So you can see we've got the back of the head of the Magic Cat on, which is good. We've got ears already on, which is pretty good, just clicking stuff there, nothing special. And we've had our first real catastrophe. We're making up side pieces of the cat's head. As you can see there is the sort of little thorny things, if you like, the little claws, talons, whatever. These are going to be sort of whiskers or hairs, we can see that. And they just push into little, as you can just about see there, the hooks, the things that they just grab into. And just for reference, there you can see better, they just push into that. Seated the long one, noticed that that wasn't in far enough, pushed, and this pinged out and it fled and it went, well, I don't know, it's gone. So in theory I am a whisker or whatever it is short. Now I've got two more, I'm assuming that that's for the other side and other bits, so I think I'm going to be one short. I have looked, can't find it, can't see it. I will look again. If not, we're going to have to do without it. C'est la vie, as they say. Right, let's get this mounted to the side, and then I think we'll do the other one. So as you can see, we're almost at the stage now of finishing off section 3, part 3. There is the basis of our head without our eyes in. I think I showed you earlier. And now we've just made up this lovely, as you can see, nose, white fur, white whiskers. Had a little bit of trouble with the whiskers. One went pinging off, then they wouldn't go through, then one pushed through, so I had to plier it out and then managed to get it back in again. But it's all in contact now. So that will go into that position there, I am assuming. This piece here that I've also made up is the last actual thing that you make up that fits to the back of the head. Once it's at, well, I say the back, the underneath of the head, then it will fit to the body in theory. So I'm going to get all parts on, get it connected, and we'll see what it looks like. Well, there you go. Now look at that. I'm going to take it steady I'm going to go through this with you before I even think about attaching this on. It's been a nightmare. I'll explain. The whiskers, mouth and nose part just clicks on by two little claw shapes with the rod. You know what I mean? Like a claw with a rod. Yeah, pushes into two holes in here, and it's supposed to go back, and then there's two little pins, two little bricks with the little bar on that the claws click to. I think you know what I'm talking about. With it being fixed up, I couldn't get to it. I tried, everything come off. Bang, 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 sides come off. Head come off. Eyes popped out. Deconstruct, reconstruct, try again. Same thing happened, wasn't going to have it. So I basically took everything apart, then managed to clip this part in here, the mouth part and the nose part, and then had to construct from the sides and then finally the head. But it's not seated correctly, it's not down to the pins. I'm almost certain of that. If I push any harder, I'm thinking there's a possible collapse. So what do I do? Well, I'm going to try and mount this to the body, and that is the end of part 3. But remember, there is a hat that goes on top of this. So I'm holding my hands up here. I don't know. I'm not a master builder. Don't really understand. I followed the instructions as best as possible. I've seen other channels with this built up. Okay, it looks all right. It was pretty solid. Kirk and Bricks, I'll even mention the channel. The lady done a fabulous job. So I don't know whether the hat will give it stability. I can't see how. First of all, I mean, the next thing is just getting this head to the body and see if it stays in one piece. That I don't know either. So what I'm going to do now is stop the filming, see if I can get it to the body, then I'm going to come back. Okay, there you go. The head is on. But I'm going to be honest and truthful here and say I'm absolutely frightened to touch it. I don't know. It's gone on as far as I can tell where it should go on, where it should connect. I've pushed as hard as I dare to try and get the connection to make sure. But in saying that, it is on. It hasn't fell off, as you can see as I'm turning, so there's a bit of vibration. So it's there. It's going to be interesting now to see when the hat goes on whether this actually stays together or whether we get a multiple collapse and away we go again. I certainly don't want to glue it unless I have to glue it, but in saying that, it must be okay. Like I say, Kirk and Bricks did this, the lady did a wonderful job. So surely we should have the same, same build process, which we have. I followed the books. But without any further ado, as you can see, she's up, or he's up, whichever way you want to do it. It looks good. Let's get that hat and neck chain on and see where we go, and away from there. Well, if you've enjoyed this little video, if you've got past, I know it's streamed out to be a bit longer than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me, always good for me and the channel. If you want to follow us next time on to part 4, bag 4, yes, this is the last bag. It's a 4-part 4 bag set as in the build. And all you have to do is click on that subscribe button for me, like you usually do if you haven't done so already. And finally, of course, anybody who's watched this, as I say, any of my other little videos, and I know this has been a little bit of a toughie, thank you very, very much for watching. And with that, you know the score. No, I don't. You know the drill. You know the score. You can see I'm flustered. My name's Kev. I am Square Ghost. And I'll see you all on the flip side.